Hello everyone, this is MrEvan Productions here, and it's time for a Never Ask MrEvan Productions video. This is episode 175. So like always, let's go ahead and answer the questions. Here we go. When the Red 2025 asks, 1. Opinion on Crackle Barrel, it's a restaurant. Well, in my opinion, I do think that restaurant is pretty decent. I have been there before, and I think that restaurant, in my opinion, seems pretty good. 2. Do you have family game night for the Wii? Unfortunately, no. 3. Do you like Cheetos? I used to like Cheetos when I was a little younger, when I was a little kid. But nowadays, I do think that Cheetos are pretty decent. They're pretty decent. It's a decent brand. 4. Have you tried Red Bull? No, I haven't. Giancarlo, the Super Mario Fan 2006 asks, 1. Are you excited for September? Yes, absolutely. I do think that September is going to be a great month. Because you know, September is next month after all. And we're going to be entering a new season on the 22nd called Fall. Yep, we're going to be entering the season of Fall starting on September 22nd. 2. Do you miss doing hangout streams? Sort of. But at the same time though, yeah, you were right that I should have ended them because hangout streams can get pretty boring at times. And especially staring at a black screen for so long, like, that can get really boring and that can get really tiring. And then just staring at a room, of me walking around the room, that can get boring at times. Which is why I stopped doing hangout streams. Sorry about that, but anyways, this is exactly why I stopped doing the hangout streams. Because you know, me walking around a room can get really boring, and nobody wants to see that. And also, staring at a black screen for so long, it can get really boring too. And Super Mitomo also ended his hangout streams too. Which is fine with me, of course. Which is fine with him, of course, because me and Super Mitomo, we lost motivation to do hangout streams. Which is why I don't really do them anymore. Because I lost motivation to do them. But if you guys out there still want to do hangout streams for any reason, maybe because you enjoy doing them, then that's perfectly fine. I respect your decision to do them. 3. Do you hate it when Caillou throws a temper tantrum? I do. I absolutely do. Yes. The reason why I hate it when Caillou throws a tantrum is because it was during that one episode. There was this scene in one episode called Caillou Joins the Circus, where his father walks in and tells him that the circus is not today, it's tomorrow. And that is when Caillou began throwing a tantrum. Which many parents dislike this show, and I'm one of the Caillou haters. I'm one of the people that dislike this show. Because this show should have never been created in the first place. But I can't believe I used to like this show when I was younger. But nowadays I don't really like it anymore. Which is because I moved on from the show. I moved on to other shows, like SpongeBob SquarePants and Blue's Clues. But I only watch Blue's Clues occasionally. Thanks for those questions, Giancarlo. I really appreciate them. Alizoke Daniel Tiger Friend of 2025 asks, "Oh crap, I'm late to ask questions. Anyways, here they are. 1. Are you excited for fall?" Yes, absolutely. Because I think fall is going to be a great season for this year. 2. Did you have a good summer? I did, yes. Because summer, in my opinion, it was a good season. 3. Cool AC/DC shirt. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Well, even though that's not a question, but I'll take it anyway. 4. What's your favorite rock band, Metallica, AC/DC, or any others? Well, my favorite rock band is Metallica. 5. Are you going to go to college? If not, then that's fine. Well, I don't really know yet, but I'm supposed to, but it's just that I don't really know if I want to go or not. But I'm sure someone will probably, I'm sure I'll have to go to college at some point, or maybe take some classes online. But if I don't want to go to college, then I can just take some online classes. Are you ready for 2026? Yes. 2026 is going... Yes, I am. 2026 is... Because I think that 2026 is going to be a great year. And probably a little better than 2025. But don't get me wrong, 2025 is a decent year. But I'm just ready for 2026. Forrest Rom says, "Awesome AC/DC shirt." Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Austin Fiver, the Anti-Piracy Screenmaker 2009 asks, 1. What is your opinion on MTM Enterprises logo? Pretty decent logo. 2. What is your opinion on Mimis the cat? I have no opinion on this logo. I have no opinion on it, to be honest. 3. What is your opinion on Minnie Tyler Moore? Never heard of this character, but maybe I can look him up. Maybe I can look up the character after I record this episode. 4. What is your opinion on the Mary Tyler Moore Show? Never heard of this show, but maybe I can watch a clip of it maybe I can look at a clip of it, maybe after I record this episode. 5. What is your opinion on SR Elsewhere? I don't really know. Daniel asks, 1. What is your opinion on SpongeBob SquarePants? It's a great TV show on Nickelodeon, because I really enjoyed that show. Because SpongeBob SquarePants, it's definitely way better than Bubble Guppies, if you ask me. So yeah, I'm gonna take SpongeBob SquarePants over Bubble Guppies. Because it's so awesome. It's definitely a lot better than Bubble Guppies. Yeah, SpongeBob is way better than Bubble Guppies. 2. What is your opinion on Undertale? Undertale, in my opinion, I think it's pretty alright. 3. What is your opinion on Consolos? What do you want to pronounce that? Never heard of it. Never heard of that until you told me. And 5. What's your opinion on the Amazing Digital Circus? Actually, I've never heard of this. I've never heard of it either. Adam the Amanda Cartret Hater 2006 asks, 1. What's your opinion on Brain Mid-Arty? Well, I never heard of this actor, to be honest. 2. What's your opinion on the Cat in the Hat movie of 2026? I think it's pretty decent, but it actually got delayed to November 2026. Because the Cat in the Hat movie for 2026, it was originally going to come out in February 2026, and now they delayed it to November of 2020. So it now comes out on November 6, 2026, unless they delay it again, which is very unlikely. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Sorry for that cutoff for a second. But anyway, but like I said before, the Cat in the Hat movie, it was originally going to come out in February of next year, but now they delayed it to November of 2026. And then same for Shrek 5, because Shrek 5 was originally going to come out in the summer of 2026, and then they delayed it to Christmas 2026, and now they delayed it again. It now comes out on June 30th, 2027. 2 years. 3. What ideas do you have for the new Disney movie of November 25th, 2026? I'm not really sure, to be quite honest. 4. What ideas do you have for the new Incredibles 3 movie? Well, actually, I'm not really sure just yet. I'm not sure what the movie is going to be about yet. We'll have to find out. Games Fire and Ice asks, 1. Do you read the Bible? Sometimes. I sometimes read the Bible. 2. Do you exercise? Do you exercise? Yes. I exercise all the time. I even exercise in my room too. I exercise outside, and I exercise in my room too. So I exercise everywhere. And I'm pretty good at it too. 3. What do you hope 2026 will bring for you? Well, actually, I'm hoping that 2026 will probably bring some really good memories that we'll have together. So yeah, I think 2026 is probably going to be a good year. We'll have to see how 2026 turns out. Justice Schrum, the Fraser and Home Movies fan 2002 asks, 1. Do you like my VHS, DVD, Blu-ray / 4K Ultra HD openings I do on my channel? Yes, I really do, because those opening videos that you make, I think they're really awesome. Because I've seen them before, and I think I gave those videos a thumbs up. So yeah. 2. Are you excited for September? Like I said before, are you excited for September? Yes. Hold on. 2. Are you excited for September? Yes. I sure am. September is going to be a great month. 3. What is your opinion on bowling? I think bowling it's pretty decent, alright. Even though I haven't been bowling in years. Because I have gone bowling before, and I think it's a pretty good sport. But I haven't been bowling in years. So maybe possibly in the future, maybe I can go bowling again. 4. What is your opinion on pizzas? Pizzas, in my opinion, they're pretty good. Pizzas are pretty good. And I just had one like an hour ago. And I think pizzas are really good. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to lean over some. How can I say this? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just had to lean over for something. But anyway, it's all good. 5. What is your opinion on Freeform, TV network channel? I think Freeform, in my opinion, it's a pretty good TV channel. It used to be called ABC Family, but now it's called Freeform. Yeah, the place where Freeform is at now, it used to be called ABC Family. Now they just changed it to Freeform. in 2016? And finally, 6. What is your opinion on water? Water is a really good healthy drink for all of us. Because I do think that water is really healthy, in which it is. And I know you like to do those drinking this water bottle videos in 30.8 seconds tonight, for an example. Like where you drink the, like, I know you often make the water, I know you make a video of you drinking the water bottle. And I sometimes comment on those videos too, which I might consider doing the same too. Like, I might do the same too, sometimes, but it's not going to be every time, but maybe occasionally, maybe I can also make videos of myself drinking the water bottle, just like you do. So that would be really awesome, because I have done that before, but I just had to put the camera down, so that way you wouldn't see me drink the water bottle. Alright. Thanks for those questions, Justice Rome. I really appreciate it. Out of GIC for a while asks, 1. What's your opinion on just Bieber? Pretty good, I guess. 2. What's your opinion on perseverance? I have no opinion on it, to be honest. 3. What's your opinion on stabbing threats? I don't really like it, to be honest. 4. What's your opinion on the island of Sodor from Thomas and Friends? I think the island of Sodor from Thomas and Friends, I think it's a really good nostalgic place. Sorry, I'm just laughing, I'm just giggling a little because I just have memories with the island of Sodor from Thomas and Friends. Yeah, I'm just giggling because I can't help it. I just can't contain my excitement every time I mention the island of Sodor. But yeah, my opinion on the island of Sodor from Thomas and Friends is that I think the island of Sodor is a really great place from Thomas and Friends. Yeah. Because I remember that location, because that's where most Thomas and Friends episodes took place. Because they took place on the island of Sodor. 5. What's your opinion on Nemigo's Pole Position 2? I think it's a pretty good video game, even though I haven't played it. But maybe possibly someday in the future, maybe I can play that game. 6. What's your opinion on the man-child term? The pedophile man-child term? I don't really like that term, to be honest, because that term is pretty much old news. It's in the past. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. 7. What's your opinion on 2024? I think 2024, in my opinion, it's pretty decent, alright? But it wasn't really the best year. But I think 2024 was. I didn't really like that year, except for the high school graduations that me and Super Mitomo did, because we graduated high school in 2024. But the rest of 2024, it was just meh. I didn't really care for it that. I didn't really care for that. I didn't really care for that. I didn't really care for it that much. So overall, 2024 was just meh. It was just meh. It was meh. It was 2024 for me. It was just kind of meh. It was alright. But not really the best year, except for the graduation of high school. 8. What's your opinion on Love Game by Lady Gaga? I think it's a pretty decent song. 9. What's your opinion on arguments? I do not like arguments because arguments are considered rude. Arguments are not really nice. 10. What's your opinion on you? Well, my opinion on me? I'm awesome. I'm an awesome YouTuber. And I've been on YouTube since 2020. Because I first started my YouTube channel in 2020, but I had an old channel. I had an old channel named MrEvan 2005. And I don't know, I don't have access to that channel anymore. But I would love to somehow get access to the old channel again someday in the future. But only if I know the password, which I'm not going to share it because it's too personal. Nickelodeon Fan 2009 asks, 1. What are your thoughts on Nickelodeon's Rainbow Butterfly Unicorn Kitty? For me, I don't have an opinion on that show. Same answer as you. Same answer as you. I don't have an opinion on that show. 2. Are you excited for Christmas this year? For me, I am. Yes. I think Christmas is going to be a great holiday. South Park Media Corner Animates 2K9 SPMCA 2K9 asks, 1. Are you excited? Are you ready for September? Yes, I really am. September is going to be a great month. 2. Is Amanda Cartwright the female version of Dan Sobel? Basically, yes. Basically, yes. Because Amanda Cartwright really needs to get off of YouTube. Yeah, she needs to get off of YouTube. Because what Amanda Cartwright often does is she often films in the ARC program, which you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to film it in the ARC program without consent. Because she often films people at the ARC program without her consent. And recently, I just watched Sheldon Donner's video, and I was watching Sheldon Donner's video, and recently she recorded her mother, and Amanda posted it online. Which you cannot do that without, which you shouldn't do that without, how can I say this? Okay, sorry about that, but anyways, Amanda actually recorded her mother without consent, and she posted it online. Amanda should know that she's violating her privacy. So Amanda is doing this without permission. Amanda needs to ask her, because Amanda needs to ask permission first before posting it online. 3. And before the third question comes, you gotta make sure, if you want to post something private online, you gotta make sure you have permission. You gotta ask permission if you want to post someone online or something. You gotta make sure you have permission from the person first. Because you can't just post them online without consent, just like Amanda did. But instead, the best respectful way to do so is to ask permission. If you're gonna use a song, or if you're gonna be using a video, then you must ask permission. Yeah, you need to get permission first, and then they would let you, upload, and they would let you do it. 3. Are you glad the YouTube AI update didn't affect your channel? Yes, I am. I am so glad that this AI update did not affect my YouTube channel, and it shouldn't. Daniel G asks, 1. Opinion on the Cheesecake Factory? I think the Cheesecake Factory, in my opinion, I think it's pretty decent. 2. Opinion on Ram TRX? I think it's alright. I think it's an alright vehicle. I think it's an alright truck. 3. Opinion on Cadillac Escalade? It's a pretty decent vehicle. 4. Opinion on Rolls Royce? I don't really know, to be honest. I haven't tried it, but maybe someday in the future, I might try it. And 5. I'm going to a baseball game Saturday? No, I didn't know that, but that's pretty cool. And also, happy birthday. Yeah, exactly. It's next month. But since you wished me a happy early birthday, since it's not until several days from now. But thank you though. Thank you for the birthday wishes very early, which is pretty rare. Which this is pretty rare for someone to wish me a happy birthday even before their actual birthday. Yeah, it's pretty rare, but at least Daniel G still did it anyway. That's kind of funny, but thank you, Daniel G. The Game 2 asks, 1. Opinion on the Proud Family. The Proud Family, in my opinion, it's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent show. 2. Who's your favorite character in the Proud Family? I'm not really sure. Daniel G once again asks, have you tried the Oreo family from Wendy's? Frosties are new. I think I've tried it, but I'm not really sure yet. But maybe sometime when I'm out at Wendy's, maybe I can get an Oreo Frosty and possibly do like a review of it. Doopy's Disaster Pace asks, do you wish Connor Boyle an unhappy summer? Well, even though I don't really mention him that much on this channel nowadays, because I just want to keep this channel drama free. But no, I really shouldn't. Yeah, that guy, because I'm glad he's off the internet. But even though I'm not going to be mentioning him too much, because we got to keep this channel drama free and peaceful. And last but not least, Daniel G asks, anything you want to say since I'm back from vacation? Yes, I just wanted to say, welcome back, Daniel G. And sorry for asking lots of questions. Well, that's alright. That happens. Well, I think that's going to be it for Ask Mr. Evan Productions, episode 175. If you have any more questions to ask me, then feel free to let me know in the comments. And I'll answer your next questions next Friday. Until then, this is Mr. Evan Productions saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it. Peace out. Thanks for watching.